Join us on a journey that will take you to the sun-kissed beaches of Mexico, where 3 American girls embark on the adventure of a lifetime. From disappointments to successes, failures to escapes, they face unimaginable challenges that test their limits and redefine their understanding of themselves. This is a story of danger, deception, and courage, as they navigate the dark world of drug dealers and cartels. Follow their journey as they discover the true meaning of survival and the power of friendship. The sun was beating down on the 3 American girls as they stepped off the plane and onto the tarmac in Mexico. They had planned this trip for months, dreaming of sandy beaches, exotic drinks, and unforgettable adventures. Little did they know that they were about to embark on a journey that would test them in ways they never could have imagined. This was the story of 3 girls who went on a crazy trip to Mexico, and the wild ride that ensued. Their first disappointment came early on when they arrived at their hotel, only to find that it was nothing like the pictures they had seen online. The rooms were cramped and dingy, and the pool was filled with murky green water. But the girls didn't let that dampen their spirits. They put on their bikinis and headed to the beach, ready to soak up the sun and forget about their troubles. As they lounged on the sand, a man approached them and offered to sell them some drugs. They were hesitant at first, but after some coaxing, they decided to give it a try. They snorted lines of cocaine and felt the rush of adrenaline pumping through their veins. They were invincible, or so they thought. Their next success came when they met a group of locals who took them to a hidden beach, where they swam in crystal clear waters and drank margaritas until the sun set. They felt like they had stumbled upon a secret paradise, and for a moment, they forgot about the dangers that lurked in the shadows. But the next day, they woke up to find that one of their friends had been kidnapped. They received a ransom note demanding an exorbitant amount of money, and they knew that they had to act fast if they wanted to save her life. They scrambled to gather the money, but they were short by a few $1,000s. Desperate and scared, they turned to a local drug lord for help. He agreed to lend them the money, but he demanded that they work for him in return. They had no choice but to accept his offer, and they found themselves in the middle of a dangerous game of cat and mouse, trying to stay one step ahead of the cartel while they worked to pay off their debt. Their mental health deteriorated as they lived in constant fear, never knowing if they would be caught or killed. One of the girls suffered a nervous breakdown and had to be hospitalized, while the other 2 struggled to keep their sanity intact. They knew that they had to find a way out, but they were trapped in a web of danger and deceit. Their final escape came when they made a daring run for the border, dodging bullets and outrunning the cartel. They made it back to the United States, but they were forever changed by their experience. They had seen things that no one should ever have to see, and they had survived against all odds. In the end, they realized that their crazy trip to Mexico had taught them more about themselves than they ever could have learned in a lifetime. They had faced their fears head-on and emerged stronger on the other side. They had learned that sometimes, the most difficult journeys are the ones that lead us to the greatest rewards.